Welcome to 5 Minutes of Torah, and as it is already Thursday afternoon here in Australia, Shabbat Shalom. Last week when I spoke in my 5 Minutes of Torah, I spoke about the anti-Semitic incidents that have plagued North America, primarily in the United States, and already at that point, a little in Canada. Unfortunately though, in the last week, the situation has only become worse, with many more hoax attacks on Jewish community centers in Toronto, across Canada, and yesterday, unfortunately, even in Vancouver. We received an email to our own JCC, the place in which my own family spends so much of its time, a place in which I know we all feel secure and safe. But unfortunately now, while it wasn't attacked in a physical sense, it was attacked in an emotional sense. And I have to say, from afar, even in Australia, it is obvious to me that the response from our own community, from the leadership of the JCC, the staff of the JCC, the leadership of the Jewish Federation, the police, and even our government officials has been excellent. It has been exactly what we would want with an incident such as this. This coming Sunday, we celebrate Purim, a holiday in which we celebrate the victory of the Jewish people over anti-Semitism. Historically, over the course of thousands of years, we know that there have been times in which people who hate us have tried to destroy us. We know that there have been times in which people who hate us have tried to do terrible things to us. And yes, we have not come out of those situations unscathed, but we have always survived. And no matter how traumatic this particular situation is, at this moment, not only in our own JCC, in our own backyard, in our own community, but in the incidents across North America, we know that we will survive these situations as well. Purim is a time in which we masquerade. It is a time in which we hide our identity for the sake of levity, for the sake of fun. This is not fun. The fact that this individual or group of people who are indeed afflicting the JCCs and the Jewish community across North America are hiding their identity, it's not fun. There is no levity in this situation. I know that our government is working as hard as it possibly can to find the identity of the individual or people who are doing this in order to attempt to frighten us. Not only us, but JCCs and Jewish communities across North America. And by the way, it is important to say not only the adults, but the children as well. We are grateful for what our government officials have done. And in fact, we are grateful to live in a country like Canada that takes the safety and security of all of its citizens as a highest priority. And that is exactly why we say a blessing the country of Canada and our government officials every week at Congregation Beth Israel and in synagogues across the country. This Shabbat we read Parshat Tetzaveh. And in this parsha we read about the clothing that the high priest is to wear. The clothing includes straps on the shoulder with 6 stones on each shoulder. Each of those stones, 12 in total, have the names of the 12 tribes inscribed upon them. By wearing them, the high priest reminds us that we as a Jewish people are together as a people. We as a Jewish people must remain one in order to be there for each other. A very important lesson in moments such as this. The high priest also wears the words Kadosh LaHashem upon his forehead, holiness to God. The 19th century Polish rabbi Naftali Tzvi Yehuda Berlin explains that this is the essence of what it means to be a Jew. And so in times of trouble, in times of challenge, we are reminded of the importance of being holy to God. This Purim, this holiday, I pray is an opportunity for blessing, for joy. I also pray that this is a Purim of safety and holiness. Shabbat Shalom.